Hi there, I'm Beth Topping. Happy 10th birthday to Renew. As a way of giving a little background to you, our ministry is called Women Reaching Our Community, and the acronym is ROC. It was started back in 2014 because we kept hearing of families that had needs, specific needs, and they weren't getting the help that they needed a lot of times. So in order to be able to fund what needed to be done, Cindy Collier came up with the idea for Renew. She and her husband Benny had antique stores in the past, and so she knew how to buy and sell and price and stage and was really good at it. So we found our first shop on Main Street in 2016, and it's gone like crazy ever since. We've had a loyal following of a lot of people since then. Many we've picked up along the way, and there's people every day that are wanting to join our page on Facebook. So every time that you buy something or donate to us, it's going back to help fund what Women Reaching Our Community can do to help people. God has blessed it since the very beginning. Times have been scary, times have been plentiful, but He's always really taken care of us. And Renew has been prayed over since the very beginning. So it has a very warm, welcoming atmosphere. And it's also a lot of fun. To me, it's really addictive because every day is different. The people, the items that we have are different. So I love it. If you haven't been to see us, I hope you will. We're at 1131 Macon Road in Perry. And come have fun with us. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is Leah talking, and we have Gail here with us today. She has supported the ministry for 10 years now, all the way since the beginning. Hey, Gail.
Hey, Leah. How are you?
Good. Gail, tell us what it is that makes you keep coming back to Renew.
Well, I love vintage stuff, so I get a lot of teapots and blue and white things and all kinds of stuff. A lot of my house has furniture from Renew, so I got a lot of Renew at my home.
Well, that's great. What is your favorite thing that you both have purchased over the years?
I have a lot of favorite things. Let me see. I have a hutch that I got from Renew.
I remember that. And a highboy.
And a highboy.
I remember.
I tell you, a lot of my house is Renew.
I know.
So just, I like everything I've gotten.
Well, thank you for being such a good supporter. Without people like you, we would be nowhere.
Oh,
Thank you so much. All righty. We love you.
We love you.
Bye.
I love you.
Hey, hope you're doing okay today. I just wanted to share something with you. I was here just praying about tomorrow. We're going to have our WMU circle here at our home tomorrow. And of course, you know, WMU is women's ministries around the world. And we think about missionaries in foreign countries. And we think about missionaries, you know, in home in the U.S. And it just took me back at a time in my life when I was like 50 years old, and I was just pleading to God that, you know, what had I done the first 50 years, and what did I want to do hopefully the next 50 years of my life. And you know, God answered that want. And you know, he reminded me that I had been raised in a beautiful, God-loving family. He gave me an awesome, God-loving, serving husband. We have 2 grown children that love the Lord, serve the Lord in so many ways. And he also reminded me of many things that I didn't do that did please him, that sinful things. But he was always there. He was always literally an unconditional, loving God to me. And as I was praying, I just told him, I said, Lord, please give me something that I know that I can please you with. Please let me know what I can please you with. And you know, he answered that. He gave me a scripture, and it's out of Philippians, and it's in Philippians 2:13, and it says, God gives you the power. He gives you the desire to obey him, but he gives you the power to please him. And from that day forward, at 50 years old, I knew I wanted to please him. And I was 50 years old, and I would go to people, and I would tell them about what he had told me, and they say, oh, Mitzi, you know, that's a lot to do, you know, to form a ministry, or, you know, to do that. And, you know, we were just starting a new work at a new church. At that time, our first grandchild was about to be born, and just a lot of ands, this and this and this. And I just kept giving in to, I'm not biblically, you know, right there yet. I need to be more scripturally bonded. And I just didn't do what God said. So for 5 years, y'all, I would, we would minister, we would do Bible studies, we were very active serving in churches, and we would be places, and people would come up to me and say, Mitzi, what are you into? How's it going? What's God telling you to do? And what's the first thing that came back to me was that scripture in Philippians, like, you have the desire to obey him, but you have the power to please him. And was I pleasing him? And 5 years, at 55 years old, we were doing a study at our church by Henry Blackaby called Experiencing God. And John and I had been through it quite a few times, and we decided, you know, let's do this together and not individually, and let's just see where God is leading us in this. And what do you think happened? On the second week of the second day, this is what it said. Are you ready? The title of this week is God's Plan versus Our Plans. Are you ready? It says, I'm reading it out of the book because
Hello, my name is Benny Collier. I am Cindy Collier's husband, and Cindy was one of the co-founders in the Rock Ministry. And being a ministry, it really needs a steady income to provide for the community. So Mitzi and Cindy and some other ladies came up with this idea of a thrift store named Renew. And for its name, it took old items and made them new again. And it provided an income for Rock to do ministry in Perry and surrounding areas for housing, food, clothing, just whatever someone may need. It was there. So Rock and Renew worked together, and it provided the income for Rock, and with that it just took off. So many ladies have been involved, and men too, to make it what it is today. It has generated income for the community, and Cindy and had a vision of knew what it would be done, could be done, and it has. And without the help of all the ladies and volunteers and men, it wouldn't be what it is today. I love each one of y'all, and thank you for what you're doing. I've always been a part of Rock and Renew, and want to continue to be a part. And thank you, and God is blessed over everything that's done. I love each one of y'all, and thank you.
Hi, I'm Sarah. I've been a customer here at Renew for years. And you know that because when I come in the door, they always know my name. And I'm friends with half of them on Facebook. And I come here because they've always got something that you need in your home. When you come in the door, you're not going to leave empty-handed because you're always going to find something that you can use. And spring is coming up, and I know how women like to refresh their home and get rid of things and buy new things. So before you go to a retail store, home store, come in to Renew and look around, and you'll probably find some things. And then when you take it home, bring what you replaced here and donate it, because these ladies do excellent work for the community. They're friendly, and I know you'll find something that you like here. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. This is Leah here talking to Linda. Linda has been a faithful supporter of ours since the very, very beginning. Linda, what is it that keeps bringing you back to Renew?
I enjoy the items in the shop, and I enjoy the people, and I enjoy that it's helping others, and it's just a really enjoyable environment to come to.
And do you have any special thing that you purchased that is a favorite over the years?
I bought a chest that y'all had over on Hodges Boulevard, and I enjoy that chest, and I put blankets in it, and I come down here a lot of times early, so if there's an item I want, I get it then, and but I just enjoy this little shop, and I enjoy that it helps other people.
That's great, Linda. Without you, we wouldn't be able to do what we do. We sure do appreciate you and love you.
All right, thank you. I love y'all too.
My name is Jennifer, and I've been donating to Renew probably like the last year or so. And I bring over items that are somewhat sentimental from family that I just know that I'm not using. And I'd rather donate these items to Renew because I know it's going somewhere that's really benefiting the community and ministering to families. And I drive from Warner Robins just to do that. I'd rather bring it here instead of Goodwill or any other place because I just know the heart of it and I know where the proceeds are going towards. And I just speak life and speak blessings over this ministry and that it would flourish and continue to make a difference in the community.
Thank you so much.
I'm Tina Rainey. I've been coming to Renew for 10 years. Been following around to all the different stores. Love coming in and talking and just having wonderful conversations with everyone. And I have found more treasures. I think one of my favorites is my Alice in Wonderland bookends that I got. And they're just a treasure. I get to sit and think fondly of it. Love coming in and seeing these chairs. These chairs remind me of my mother. She had chairs exactly like it that I've given to my son, and he gets to treasure in his home now. And I found more wonderful baby clothes. I love the Bonnie's Closet is fabulous for the clothes for the grandkids. Always find something so sweet.